Inventory management. The inventory management system is separated into three parts: master catalog, site inventory, and control zones. Master catalog. The master catalog is where you choose from a preloaded list of brands. You can filter by category or name. Once a product has been added to the master catalog, you cannot remove it. However, you can archive or discontinue a product. If you cannot find your product in our list of preloaded inventory brands, you can add your own brand and package sizes. Items added to the master catalog will not be visible in an inventory count on the app. This is just the first step of setting up your product inventory. The master catalog is the entire catalog of all restaurants in a chain or corporation. If you only have one location, you can still populate the master catalog. However, those with larger national chains will find the master catalog comes in handy, since a corporate manager can view reports on all products across all brands and locations. Master Catalog Picker. The Master Catalog Picker is the screen where you select new products, or discontinue or archive already selected products. For this demonstration, we're going to search for Busch and add Busch beer to our inventory. As you can see, Busch is already in our database, so we can click on the plus icon to easily select and add it. When adding a product, Barventory will ask for your vendor for that product. If your vendor is not found in our preloaded list of vendors, you can easily add a vendor. So in this example, we'll add our own custom vendor and give them the title of My Beer Vendor. You can see that Busch has now been added because there was a check mark beside it, and you can also see that our vendor has been updated to My Beer Vendor. Let's add another product such as Busch Ice. As you can see, our new custom vendor is now available to select for this new product. We'll select My Beer Vendor again for this example, and we'll add Busch Ice to our inventory. Adding a product. If you're searching for a product in our master catalog and cannot find what you're looking for, or you'd like to add your own brand to the catalog, you can do this easily from the master catalog screen. Start by searching for the product that you would like to add. If it does not already exist, a screen appears letting you know that the product cannot be found. For this demonstration, we're going to search for Busch Lemonade. As you can see, it wasn't found, so we can click on the Add Product button to add the product to our database. You'll need to give it a name and select a vendor that distributes the product. Enter all of the values that are required, such as the gravity density. If you cannot find your product in the list, you can add your own density. If you do not know the density, select a product closest to the one that you're adding. Please note that density is used to calculate the empty weight of your liquor and wine bottles if you are using Barventory's accurate weight scale technology. Master Catalog Detail. The Master Catalog Detail allows you to modify the name and categories of a product. This is helpful if you categorize products differently than Barventory's preloaded ones. Site Inventory. Once you've selected your Master Catalog products, the next step is to add them into your site inventory. Site inventory products represent the brands that you sell at the specific location. If you have multiple locations, products that are sold may differ from location to location. When you add products to the master catalog, you are making them available to all locations. When you add products to the site inventory, you are adding them to the selected location. Please note, this step is a required step in order to be ready to start your first inventory count. The Site Inventory Picker is where you select the brands and packages sold in your restaurant. Products listed in the Site Inventory Picker appear differently depending on the category. There are 5 basic product category types: beer, coolers, ciders, wine, and spirits. The Site Inventory displays products as cell units. You will be performing active inventory counts based on the cell unit. Therefore, the Site Inventory Picker displays products as cell units. We will discuss overstock and active inventory types in more detail in the Control Zone section. Beer, cider, and coolers. Beer, cider, and coolers are listed in the Site Inventory Picker as bottle or can sizes. When you select your beer products for the site inventory, only select the sizes that you sell in your restaurant. Spirits, wine, and kegs. Spirits, wine, and kegs are not listed as sizes in contrast to beer, coolers, and ciders. Instead, they are only displayed as the brand. Package sizes are displayed in the site inventory detail under the PKG, which was previously the UOM, drop-down menu. Site inventory detail. The site inventory detail is where a number of settings are controlled. In the detail grid, you can set the default vendor for the product, your minimum and maximum par levels, as well as setting your default package size. It is important and required to set a vendor associated to each product if you wish to use the receiving functionality. Receiving your inventory is important in order to be able to keep track of your inventory properly. Some of our reports display and calculate data based on the received inventory. Also, the receiving module in the app and the shopping list are all driven from the vendor association. Package sizes. By clicking the icon under the PKG column, you will see a number of preloaded package sizes. You can expand the height of the screen by clicking the Expand button. You can set the default package size for each product and hide package sizes that are not in use in your restaurant. Package sizes refer to the receive unit package. Receive units are counted in the overstock inventory and also used in the receive inventory module. Please note that if your package size is not displayed in our preloaded set of package sizes, you can add your own package to our database. For this example, we're going to search for Busch Lemonade and add it to our inventory. Next, we'll click on the icon under the package or PKG column for Busch Lemonade. We're going to add a new package size by clicking on the Add Package button. Here we can add a package size of 12 591 milliliter cans and click the checkbox to set this package size as the default for this location. If you would like to change the default package size, you can easily do so by clicking on the pin icon beside the package size that you would like to be set as the default. Control zones. Control zones represent the physical areas in your bar or restaurant that you wish to control. Control zones can range from highly specific zones like speed rail and beer wells to more broad general zones such as bar fridges, liquor bars, kegs, and overstock. Control zones have a number of settings that help you manage your bar and enforce or relax inventory counting rules. Control zones have already been created for you during the initial setup. However, after you have selected your site inventory, you will now need to populate your control zones with appropriate liquor types. Each control zone you create is based on liquor type and time of day settings. We have set up your initial control zones based on what we have found to be the optimal settings. Your liquor and wine will be forced entries done at the beginning and end of day or shift. It is best to ensure that all liquor and wines are counted, and that is exactly what the forced control zone setting does. It is the same setting for kegs and beer fridges. However, the overstock is a relaxed zone. Overstock is relaxed because we have found that quite often not all products are in overstock, and overstock will usually have 100 or more items. This way, the bartender or whoever you have completing the inventory count will not need to count each and every item, only the ones that are in stock. You can add inventory to your control zones the same way you would add inventory to your site inventory and master catalog using the control zone picker. Please note that similar to the site inventory and master catalog, once you add an inventory item to your control zone, you cannot remove it. You will only be able to archive it or discontinue it.